We're here with Sean Thompson, better known as SP, Spiritual Peace. He's a gospel rapper, and we're going to talk to him about hip hop versus gospel music and the effects of hip hop on the culture and on the youth and on the community. SP,
What's up? What's up?
my first question to you is, what got you into rap?
As we all know, the rap music culture is probably one of the biggest things in the world. I mean, it's global. Hip hop music is global. But coming up as a youngster, man, just always been around music, always listening to music, and it was a part of my life. So, you know,
Okay, good, good. And my second question to you is, what got you into gospel rap?
I would say what got me into gospel rap was when I was 19 and I gave my life to Christ, and I was sick of the way I used to live and the things I used to do. And when I first heard gospel, Christian rap, whatever you want to call it, I didn't really like it. I thought it was lame because I didn't like the beat. I didn't like the way they was spitting or whatever. So I didn't write for a while. I didn't write for like 2 years. And then, God put it on my heart and I just started writing and sharing my story. And that's pretty much how I got started.
Okay, good, good. So, what are the changes you see in hip hop music from, let's say, um, when you were growing up and to now, to today's hip hop music?
Ooh, it's been a whole lot of change. I remember the dancing rap. I remember the gangster rap. I mean, it's been so many different forms of change. I think now it's more about clout. It's more about trends and trying to follow what the next man did. Back in the '90s, when Pac and Biggie was around, it was more about lyrics. You know what I'm saying? You had to have the whole package. Now it's more about SoundCloud or hopping on your phone and becoming a star for anything. You know what I'm saying? It's not more
Yeah.
about talent. You know.
Okay, good. Well, how has hip hop affected you? How has hip hop music affected you as far as listening to it and maybe the mindset that it gave you today or when you were growing up?
I say when I was growing up, about my father not being in my life as much as he should have been, it becomes apparent to you. You know what I'm saying? You start to listen to the lyrics. You want to become your favorite artist. You want to live out the things that they lived out, even if it was your way of living or not. Um, I mean, does that answer your question? Are you
Yeah, no, that's it. Unless you want to say some more.
um, reiterate the question
It's
one more time?
how has it affected you? Like, well, uh, how does it affect you today? I see how it affected you growing up, your father not being there, but how has it affected you today, if any effect?
I say now because I still love hip hop. I still listen to certain music, you know what I'm saying? But you got to be careful on what you listen to your spirit. Um, I still respect rap. I still respect the game. I just wish that we can come together and start making more positive music for the community, more positive music for the youth, because so many people are listening to it. So many people need so many people are waiting to hear what these artists have to say, and I feel like it's very important because words are important on what they put on top of the beats. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
So it's still affecting me. It affects my kids. I hear my kids singing stuff. I'm like, what are
Yeah,
you talking about? You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? And I gotta look it up.
yeah. All right, cool. What's the difference between hip hop music versus gospel music? You think?
Um, if we speak in secular versus gospel, I would say, worldly music is more about the money, the fame, and the individual. Because when you making secular music, it's about you. The songs is all about you glorifying yourself and you the king, you the God, you the man. And when it's about gospel or Christian rap, it's more about God. It's about what God has done for me, not what I've done for myself, but what God has done for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, I would say amen to that. Where do you see hip hop music in the next 5 years?
Okay, let me see. Let me be careful because because we live in a sensitive world nowadays. You say the wrong thing, you getting canceled ASAP. You know what I'm saying? But where I see hip hop in the next 5 years, that's a tough one. If we don't get a hold of things now, I don't see it in a good place. That's just me being 100% honest. I don't see it going in a good place because we live in a system now where anybody can walk into the hip hop game, the Christian game, whether they legit or not. Anybody can step in that field, and I think we need a system to where if you really about that, then we can respect that. If you're not really about that, you might want to find a job. You might want to do something else with your extra time. You know what I'm saying? That's just me being honest about it. You know, because a lot of times when I hear some of this music, it's really not no substance to it. You know, it's just more about can I get people's attention long enough for me to make a lot of money to move out the hood, which I understand everybody want to move out the hood, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you don't have to kill people. You don't have to damage our youth in order. You don't have to step on people to get where you want to get to in life. If you really seek God and see what God's plan is for your life, God will take you where you need to go, you know?
Right. Great. And my last question is hip hop, do you think hip hop is more helpful or damaging to the culture? Let's start there, to the culture.
I think it depends on how you use it because everything God made for good, anybody can take it and convert it. You know what I'm saying? I think it depends on your motives behind what you're doing. You know, I have seen hip hop used to help people when they down, help people when they're depressed, and I've seen hip hop motivate violence in the hood, motivate drugs in the hood. You know what I'm saying? To keep those same things going and going instead of breaking those cycles. So it depends on how you choose to use that gift. You know.
Right. So how about the youth? Do you think it's more helpful or damaging to the youth?
Same thing.
Same thing.
It depends on how it's being used, and it depends on the youth on what they choose to listen to. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of music's forced. It's on the radio, it's on your phone, it's on TV. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you have no choice but to listen what everybody else is listening to. But there is good music out here. There is positive music out here. I think we need to fill up our, well, people got AirPods no more, but fill up your phone with some positive music, Spotify, iTunes, whatever you get your music from. You need to have music that's going to motivate your spirit into doing something positive to your life versus keeping that same cycle going of us fighting each other, us destroying each other. Like, when is that going to get old?
Right.
You know?
Right. Okay, well, how do people get in touch with your music? Do you have a website, or how can they find your music and find what you're doing in the community?
Well, you can find my Facebook page is Facebook/Spiritual Peace Music. You can Google SP Spiritual Peace. I got music on iTunes, Spotify, Amazon, different places like that. And to me, it's more than the music though. It's about really trying to make a change in the community. All my music is being for free, except for that one album called Open Your Eyes that you can find everywhere else on Pandora. But we got to work together, y'all. We got to come together as a community to help our younger generations.
Yeah. All right. Well, there you have it, people. This is Sean Thompson, better known as SP, Spiritual Peace. There you have it. There's his take on hip-hop versus gospel. Thank you for listening.
Appreciate it.